Hey everybody, it's your girl Bunny. To all of my returning subscribers, hey, how you doing? And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Kick your feet up, subscribe to this family-friendly channel, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss any posts. Also follow me on Instagram at the same profile name so you don't miss the sneak peeks of what's coming up next. In this video, Monique goes off on DL Hughley at a comedy show in Detroit during the holiday weekend. Now, I know many of you were thinking, what Monique go off on DL Hughley for? Did he say something? What had happened? Sit down, get you some snacks. I'm going to break down what had happened, okay? But first, I'm going to show the clip of Monique going off on DL Hughley. Then we will get into the receipts and everything that you need to know and why she got upset in the first place. All right, so check this out. This is a family-friendly platform, so warning, some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Right now, baby, when I tell you my heart is goddamn racing, because I'm so proud, I'm so honored to be standing in front of you real motherfuckers. Y'all don't even understand. I have traveled the motherfucking world. Oh, but when I come to Detroit, nigga, bitch, I know, right? See, when they called me to come play Detroit and come play the Fox Theater, and I ain't played the Fox Theater in over 20 motherfucking years. I was so goddamn excited. I was so motherfucking excited because I said, oh, a bitch is going back. A bitch is going back to the Fox Theater in motherfucking Detroit. When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit because the promoters is raggedy as a motherfucker. I don't fuck with nobody. I take pride in not fucking with nobody, nigga. But if you fuck with me, we gon' dance, nigga. We gon' do the two-step, nigga. See, I take pride, baby. In my whole motherfucking career, can't nobody tell you I ever started no shit with them. That ain't what the fuck I do. My heart would hurt if I tried to bully a motherfucker or start some shit with a motherfucker. But what niggas had to understand about me, I ain't for that Hollywood bullshit. If you cross the motherfucking line, Oprah, if you cross the motherfucking line, Tyler, I'm gonna see you cool, motherfucker. Come on, the cool train, nigga. Choo-choo! That niggas told me, Monique, let go and let God. Let go and let God. They have taught niggas to be so motherfucking fearful and just give it to God. Let go and let God. So I kept hearing this shit over and over and over again. So I said, well, let me let the shit go and let me give it to God. And you know what God did? He gave it right the fuck back. He said, bitch, I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. Steve Harvey, DL Hughley. I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. I don't fuck with nobody. See, tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going on because y'all know one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna tell. That's why they ain't like me as a little girl, bitch, because I'm a tell. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you out there kissing Petey on the playground, bitch. You nasty whore, we in the 3rd grade, bitch. I'm going to tell. Yes, he pumped me, bitch, but nobody saw it. I want to tell. See, I fucks with contracts. That's why niggas got a problem with me. If you sign the motherfucking contract, that's what the fuck it is. But they're so used to niggas fucking around with the contract and being nervous because they might lose an opportunity or a motherfucking chance. So they will redo the contract. I'm not a bitch who's gonna redo the contract. If you signed a motherfucker, that's what the motherfucker is. So tonight, see, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down for you, Detroit, because I would feel less than a motherfucking woman if I didn't let y'all know what the fuck was going on this stage right now. So if my energy is a little different, nigga, because they got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. So the contract, oh, yeah. The motherfucking contract said that a bitch is the headliner. The headliner. Let me say it again, the headliner. That's what the motherfucking contract says. Monique is to be the last motherfucking person on the goddamn stage. She is the headliner. That's what I signed the fuck up for. I'm 30 plus years in this motherfucking business and I don't open for no goddamn body. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. The contract said the headliner. But a nigga named Hughley turned into a bitch and said I won't perform if she does that. I won't go out if she does that. Nigga, you open for the kings of comedy. I close for the queens of comedy, nigga. And you think that I don't have a dick, that ain't my position, nigga. So when I leave this motherfucker, the headliner has left. I don't fuck with nobody, sure. I don't fuck with no motherfucking body. But when you cross the line with me, nigga, you have crossed the motherfucking line. And that bitch, nigga, has crossed the motherfucking line. See, we got a history, nigga. We got a history. That nigga went on a tour talking about all Monique wasn't. You can Google it right now. Hughley on Monique, all I wasn't, what I wasn't worth, all of this bullshit. And nigga, you put your feet under my motherfucking table. See, you came to my home, nigga, and you put your feet under my motherfucking table. I don't get down like that, goddammit. You got a bitch wrong. You talk about Young Thug, and cause of their names, nigga, your name is DL. What the fuck does it stand for? Hey, how far you bending over, nigga, on the DL? You fuck with the wrong one? That's my family, nigga. I'm home, nigga. Motherfucking home, yo. I go all the way back with Coco in the motherfucking lounge in the back of the bar when they was cooking motherfucking fried fish, bitch. That's me, nigga. That's me, Detroit. I'm the bitch who did fuck a nigga in the car, but bitch, that happened so long ago. See, black women, let me tell you something. A lot of black men in Hollywood got a problem with me. Because I got a motherfucking black king. That's my husband. And them niggas can't understand it. They can't fathom it. It makes them motherfucking sick. Because at what time did black men start attacking black women? What kind of real nigga is that? That's a bitch nigga. That's a bitch nigga. What kind of real nigga would ever attack a goddamn black woman? A bitch nigga. I feel sorry for Hughley's family. I feel sorry for his motherfucking wife. Cause how do you suck the dick of a coward? I tried to play fair, bitch. I tried to play fair, nigga. I tried to play fair. We was on the countdown, nigga. 10, 9, 8, 7, check. See, I don't fuck with nobody. And as an entertainer, families are off limits. As entertainers, we don't fuck with each other's families. Because for me, that is crossing the line. See, I want to give you all the history so you understand a bitch's position. I want to give you the history, mama, so you understand. See, when I look at my wives and sisters, and she look at me like this, get that, nigga. Thank you, mama. See, I did his radio show one time, right? Because I'm thinking, this is my boy. This nigga ain't never had no motherfucking problem, y'all. Right? This my motherfucking dude. So we were on a radio show, and when we get to the end of the motherfucking program, this is your program. Bitch went to England program. When we get to the end of the program, they say, Monique, would you like to play a game? Well, bitch, I like to play games. So I said, sure, let's play a game. And it's a game called Would You Rather. Would you rather? I said, fuck it, let's go. And then the sister Jasmine says, would you rather your husband fuck Lee Daniels without a condom or Corinne Steffens with one? I want y'all to hear the bitch shit this nigga tried to put me through, y'all. Would you rather your husband fuck, like, nigga, what kind of shit are you putting over the air to your motherfucking listeners? That's coon shit. So be careful who's feeding your motherfucking soul, because you might swallow coon pie and you can't get the coon off of you, and it'll give you goddamn diarrhea. I don't fuck with nobody, but don't fuck with me. Now let's start the motherfucking show. I feel better. See, nigga, sometimes you got to say your shit. Sometimes you got to say your shit. What you say sometimes, you got to say your shit sometimes. You got to say your shit sometimes. Because they've taught niggas to be scared. They've taught niggas not to call out motherfuckers who's dead ass wrong. So y'all know that shit when it went down with Bill Cosby. Y'all know we was like, Bitch, that's not the hustle. We did not want to throw.
Girl, you mad? Are you mad? Can we talk for a minute, baby? Woo! I wanna know. Look, listen, y'all done got me from vacay mode, chilling, to hearing about this and gathering everything up. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so when this happened, first of all, the audience was confused. The audience was confused. If I would have been the audience, I would have been confused, because I came here to hear you like tell us jokes. Like I've put up my little ducats to buy the ticket to see and for you to make me laugh. Like, I don't want to hear about your contract and what's going on behind the stage. I just don't. You're the clown. Make me laugh. This is the reason why I got a ticket. Okay, so when it happened, everybody in the audience was confused. You got some people cheering on and you got some people confused, okay? Because let's look at the receipts, okay? The receipts say that the ticket says starring D.L. Hughley and Monique, okay, hosted by Josh Adams and Adia Rodriguez, okay? It's 105.9 Kiss FM, okay, and this comedy thing that's going on. Now, D.L. Hughley's picture is bigger, okay? Then you have Monique. It looks like they're co-starring or co-headlining this situation. I can guess promotion-wise, they are putting DL's stuff bigger because he might bring attention because he is trending more. He's been more in the limelight longer than Monique. Okay, so I'm going to play this how I received it and how my mind knew that Monique in this situation overreacted before I knew anything else. Time has shown us over and over again that there may be a way of not really approaching business the proper way. And I've said this for years, that I can take a bet that it has to do with management, that it has to do with paperwork, that it has to do with misunderstandings, but the approach is all messed up. And it's reigned supreme in this situation about misunderstanding. So let's continue the fluidity about everything that happened and the misunderstandings and everything that happened. Okay, so let's just keep going. You just keep eating your snacks. I got you. CJ G from CJG Productions said, okay, so did Monique not know the show schedule in advance? Even on a flyer, they have bigger DL Hughley, which they could have handled it better. Okay, hashtag DL Hughley, hashtag Monique. And he posts the itinerary of who was supposed to go first and who was supposed to do what. After the hosts do their thing, right, their schmeal on whatever they want to do, you have the fluidity that they will go first. You have Josh and you have Adia going, and Monique at around 8:35. Okay, sometimes it can go over, they pushed it all the way to 9:25. If you look closely, both comedians have the equivalent of 45 minutes. Monique has 45 minutes. There's an intermission. Got the host kind of getting the audience ready again. And then you have DL Hughley closing from about 9:45 to 10:30. Okay? So this is the layout. This is the itinerary. Promotion does this. Okay, you guys? The promoters, the people who have the fluidity put these up. Keep in mind, this is current time as it's happening and people making their responses. So DL responded. All you have to do is check the order of names on the ticket stub from last night and you'll see who's confused. Against my better judgment over the objections of my team and 4 other occasions where I said no, I decided to take a chance and work with Monique. Oprah was the problem, Tyler Perry was the problem, Charlemagne was the problem, Steve Harvey was the problem, Lee Daniel was the problem, Netflix was the problem. Now my turn. At some point, it can't be everyone else. It's you. Lesson learned. I don't have anything personal against Monique. People paid a lot of money to laugh, not hear about your contract. Apparently, the role you played in Precious turned out to be an autobiography. I wonder who's next. Signed, Daryl Lynn Hughley. Monique then claps back, saying that the fact that you point the people to the ticket stubs for the order of the names versus to your contract implies that you don't have a contract that shows you are the headliner like I do. Either show your contract or be quiet. Stop messing with people who have never messed with you and who once considered you to be a comrade in comedy. But I thank you, DL, because you're the reason why I fight for people like I do. Anytime you open for the kings of comedy and I was the headliner for the queens of comedy and you think you should close for the show over me is a prime example of the bias that Black women have to deal with in this business. I don't even discuss awards. I love us for real. DL then posts his contract on Instagram, showing the production company, the agreement, and saying in the lineup, he is closing the show. And he writes the caption, after this, I don't want to hear no more about this. Here it is in black and white. The only thing blacked out is a personal bank info. Pay attention to headliner, highest paid artists on the show, artists to have approval of lineups of the show, DL Hughley closing, receipts are greater than opinions. I got everything that was stated in my contract, everything. But let's say I don't. My beef wouldn't be with anyone but the promoter and or my team, and I damn sure wouldn't make it personal. If you have a problem, take it up with management, and by that I mean yours. Daryl Lynn Hughley, hashtag Team DK, hashtag Kingish. Monique then posts her receipts about what she received, the order of the lineup, what her contract read as her being the closer, okay? And it also shows the time fluidity of the agenda, which easily looks different, okay? Clearly looks different from the one that was posted the night of the performance. Clearly, okay? Monique says at DL Hughley, right? There are some of you who are fooled by the smoke and the mirrors of DL, posting his deal memo versus his performance agreement. Here's my performance agreement, and here are the emails and texts confirming their per usual. I'm going to always keep it real and honest with my people. If you notice, mine has signatures and DL's does not. What type of ironclad agreement doesn't have the signatures of the participants involved? Apparently DL's, LOL. Now you told me to check with my manager and this is what I came up with. So how did I do? Perhaps you should have taken your own advice, because I'm sure your team would have advised you against trying to pass a deal memo off as a contract. To those out there who thought a deal memo was the same thing as performance agreement, especially some of the comedians, this is how we're constantly taken advantage of by the business. And just so you know, the promoter already told my team before the show that you didn't have a signed agreement, and that's why I'm not surprised you're using a deal memo. That said, maybe they lied and you actually have a contract. If so, the promoters have put themselves in a terrible position to have more legal action taken against them beyond the malicious concealment for breaking the contract at the last second. That said, DL, we the people will be waiting for your signed agreement. My contract signed, an email with PDF of run of show, additional email with ROS, and 5 what I walked into minutes after arriving to the theater. So like I said from the beginning, you guys, that Monique, unfortunately, got on stage and took it to the stage when this was something that could have been talked about as a business person, right? You went on stage and just ran with it that DL is the one that didn't want me to, you know what I'm saying? And then you go on stage and you light a fuel to the fire to the audience. Now the audience is thinking DL is full of crap, when clearly you are loud and wrong again, okay? This is something that clearly the promotion, the people who draw up the contracts, all that stuff got you riled up and made this situation absolutely terrible. This to me is why a lot of people have issues maybe with Monique and her team and maybe management. That the fact that business-wise, you have to understand and know how to do the fluidity of latching on and carrying on with the disagreement. Let's understand that DL extended the olive branch to Monique, okay, to headline with him, whoever was going to open, whoever was going to close with him, whether you think DL is funny or not, okay? This was the olive branch for Monique. Monique, if you have all of these awards and you're just so stellar and all this other big stuff, why didn't you have your own platform and your own show to do? Now hear me out, okay? I'm team fair. I'm team let's think logically. I'm team let's not get the emotions get the best of us and let's make sense of it all. Why don't you go on tour like Cat Williams said when he dragged that radio show host? Don't know if y'all remember that. And he said, go on tour, get your jokes up, make people know that you're Monique, make people remember who you are. But instead, you're given this platform that could have catapulted you into making people remember you're funny. Instead, there's drama behind it. With this back and forth and DL posting his receipts and you posting your receipts, do you feel at all any different for going off on DL like that or going off on him? And that should have been your moment over that holiday break, or are you cool with going off like that? Because at the beginning of your caption, you said, oh, well, maybe, there's a misunderstanding with the contract. It seemed as if her tone changed and saying, clearly there's a misunderstanding, right? Clearly there was something that happened and I reacted the wrong way. This is where that difficulty title is coming attached with you, because there are a lot of things throughout these years that have been attached to your name when it comes to contracts. And I really don't like to say it, but when it comes to your manager, which is your husband, Sydney, there have been a lot of things that are coming up when it comes to contracts, when it comes to agreements, when it comes to what you're doing. And the fact that you said, man, I haven't been to the Fox Theater in 20 years. And this is my home. Well, if that's your home, why you ain't been home in 20 years? Look, don't get me started. This video is just to show y'all the receipts, the fluidity, everything that happened over this weekend with the receipts. I say this to Monique. Monique is the only one to say, hey, my babies and my brothers and my sisters, and we need peace and we need to love each other. And she went on stage and just, I don't know. I don't know. Woo! The editing on this was bananas. Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below. My whole stance on this whole situation is is to always sit down business wise and look at everything together and not to let the emotions lead. We can all agree that her career has been different ever since she had different management. We can all agree on that. Okay, whether Oprah is involved, Tyler Perry is involved, no matter who's involved, it all comes down to contracts. It all comes down to misunderstandings of contracts when it comes to the issues with Monique. Unfortunately, I wish her well. I wish DL well. I wish everybody well. I just want everybody to make money and get the bag. But the bag, man, it's just, I don't know. Oh well, another bridge burned. Let me get back to my vacation and put my feet up. Leave your comments down below. This is a movie and television show platform. I just every now and then during pop culture, I like to add in my 2 cents. That's my Let's Talk playlist. So check that out. Stay tuned for more. We have Inventing Anna. We have So Much More, the final season of Queen Sugar. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you check out those playlists and also the video on the home page letting you know what's coming up next. In the meantime, in between time, take care of yourself and each other and read the fine print. Bye.